Hi guys, how's it going? So I was out doing some street interviews a couple of days ago. I wasn't fully prepared though, and I never recorded all the content because there was no memory on the phone, and yeah, it was just a little bit not prepared. But I still got some good content, and I thought I may as well just edit it a little bit, take some of the good bits, and just show you guys, just to let you know that I'm still out there, still doing my thing, still asking questions, still some interesting discussion happening, and yeah, I'm planning on basically committing to it 100% and making it like my full-time thing, like my job basically. And yeah, I appreciate any support. And also, if anyone's got any questions, feel free to get in touch and ask me questions. And yeah, here's the videos. In terms of like going on the whole trust aspect and stuff like that, would you, instead of the media now, what about like things like, government and like authority and stuff like that?
I think given everything that's gone on pre-pandemic, post-pandemic, I think as well I think the trust within us as people for governments has definitely declined. I think we're not willing to place our trust. I think it's becoming more and more difficult to trust the people in power.
Absolutely agree, 100%.
Like-
I'm liking this. We're on the same wavelength, 100%.
Okay.
And you put it very well as well. You should be a politician.
I give the political answer.
It is good though. It's good because absolutely, definitely is. That's another reason for my channel. It's like I'm trying to encourage people to question things as well. Apply critical thinking. Don't just trust things. Have you heard of people questioning the shape of the Earth?
Yes, I've definitely heard people question
Yeah.
it.
And what's your thoughts on that?
It's definitely not something that's crossed my mind and thought about, is the Earth round or is it flat or will we fall off the edge? Those are probably the theories that have been thrown around over time.
Mm-hmm.
It's not something I've ever thought about or I've ever questioned, so maybe in this sense I probably accept the world is round.
Yeah. Wesley,
Hello.
Justin,
Hello, Justin. Nice to meet you.
you too.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're in Mallorca just now, and I've just been speaking to some people, and I've seen Wesley. What were you doing over there?
It's a bit of calisthenics and yoga mixed.
And what age are you?
63.
63.
Yeah.
Wow, you're in good shape for 63.
I try to look after myself. Not that easy, but I try to look after myself.
Have you heard of people questioning the shape of the Earth?
Yes. Flat Earth people.
Flat Earth, yeah.
Yeah.
And whereabout have you heard this? Has it just been like online stuff? Have you heard it from friends?
It was an old, long time ago. It was a phrase of abuse. If someone was really backward, you'd say, "Oh, he's a flat earther," and then it kind of got the gestalt or the zeitgeist of the internet, and it sort of became a thing, But originally, it was just a phrase
Yeah,
of abuse for someone who was backward.
yeah. Do you think it's flat or do you think it's a globe? What's your belief?
I believe it's a globe,
Okay.
but
Can I ask why you believe that?
because I've seen pictures, and if you look at the universe or what we know of the universe, or indeed if you look at life tends to be circular or in cycles, yeah. And so this planet circling around is totally consistent with what we find on Earth and what we find in space. It's not sort of, out of sync with that cyclical path. And like, if you turn it into something like Hinduism or Taoism, where we believe we come back and we're just recycled, or even if you look at it at the molecular level, when I go to dust, some of that dust will end up, God knows where, it'll be cycled somewhere.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So for those reasons, I think it's round.
Yeah.
Most religions have that notion of good and doing good in them.
Yeah.
So it's a kind of fulfillment of the way religion teaches us anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But apart from that, you feel good about yourself. Even if you helped someone out of a problem, you think, okay, tick that box. I did that, So.
Yeah. Yeah, you seem like a really nice guy. You seem like you've
Well-
got similar values as myself. You like to try and do good and be a nice person and stuff like this.
To be honest, I haven't met very nasty people. Do you know what I mean? They exist.
You haven't met them,
I haven't.
and you're 63.
Yeah.
I find that hard to believe.
No, I haven't.
Wow,
I
you're
haven't-
lucky.
I haven't met. I've met one person here who really fucked me up, and that was a woman. Believe it or not, but that's
She's the one.
she's the only one that I've met that I would say, apart from my mother, who is evil. You know what I mean? Most people, they're pretty decent.
True.
Else-
So yeah, as you can see, there's some interesting discussions happening. With the first guy, Ian, the guy from Ireland, he was really, really nice guy. He was very open-minded. He had a similar process to me in terms of how he processes information. And when I highlighted certain things about the globe, I definitely planted a seed in his mind, and he's definitely going to go away and research it. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do, is just to get people to say, hang on a second, what's going on here? And he's definitely going to do that. So Ian, thanks for taking the time to talk to me. And if you've got any questions or whatever, just feel free to give me a shout. And then you've got Wesley, who was from Trinidad and Tobago. And to be honest, we started going off on tangents and talking about all sorts of different things, from spirituality, religion, relationships, soulmates, all this different stuff. And he was a really nice guy again. When I asked him about the flat earth globe thing and why he believed it was a globe, it was quite a complicated answer. He's talking about Hinduism, he was talking about things being in the cycle, and if he turns to dust on a molecular level, I don't really understand how that would suggest that we're on a ball spinning around in space, but we didn't really manage to go in deep to it and highlight the points and go for it. So but it was good practice for me again, just to get out there and just sharpen the tools a little bit. And I'm really excited about this going forward. I'm going to be doing much more content, you can believe that. And let's see what happens. Cheers guys.